long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits played D&D for a while. Inspired by both to make quibble his bows and understanding of the rules, our heroes ventured forth to explore strange new lands. Gather up your dice, your manuals, and don't forget your pasta, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is a Botched, a D&D pasta cast. Woohoo!
Previously on
Dick nipples.
Botched. We were in the textile factory, still fighting Yogg-Sothoth's follower, as he tried to bring an ancient evil through a portal of corpses.
Yeah, but we had guns, so take that. Shall not be infringed.
Montana Jackson and I
Legs!
kicked his ass back to whatever hell and plane of existence he was from.
Jesus Christ, my legs!
And as we were leaving, the building fell upon Montana Jackson,
His legs.
Oh, and my kidneys.
right on his kidney. Just one of them. He was taken to the hospital. Cavert and I went to return a book, and as we were leaving, I noticed that Dr. Samuel Surgeon was in the back of a car, covered in blood,
I killed a man.
killing men. German men.
All right, welcome back, listeners, to the 9th episode of our 4th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start where we left off last time. You guys are arriving back at the church.
Yeah.
At this point, it's in the evening, I would say.
Forgive me, Father. I need to talk to you.
Where's Montana?
Everything's terrible.
Dr. Surgeon.
Montana's in the
Sturgeon.
hospital. Dr. Sturgeon. He's a
Dr.
fishman.
Surgeon.
Gary Fishman. Oh, Dr. Sturgeon.
Gary Fish Odor.
Dr. Surgeon was taken into custody by the police.
Also, I forgot to mention this. Standing next to the father appears to be a man in a
Trench coat.
trench coat. And a son and a Holy Ghost.
I'm smoking a cigarette.
And
2
he's-
cigarettes, actually.
Smoking 2 cigarettes
Yeah.
in a church.
A cigarillo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Austin, are you Constantine?
I'm not as bisexual.
Hey, lose that voice.
I'm only bisexual in that I have to buy it. 'Cause no one likes me.
I also don't like goodbyes.
I'm
I had to say goodbye to my sexuality, so I'm bisexual.
Bye-bye.
Bisexual.
Bye-bye, sexuality.
We're not
So, yeah.
making fun of bi people, just
Austin.
Austin.
So yeah, that's what you see when you walked in to go talk to the father.
Father, Dr. Surgeon was taken into custody.
What? What did he do?
Well, he stabbed a German tourist to death.
Oh my
Did you say
God!
tourist or terrorist?
One of those is very different.
A German terrorist.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I feel like terrorists can be tourists. Like, hey, we came to this place to see the sights and then
be.
blow them up.
But a tourist isn't necessarily a terrorist.
They just blow up the bathrooms.
That's right.
And then pass judgment upon them?
Yeah, but in 32, they're probably just sleeper agents or spies.
Why are they sleepy?
He's
For the 4th time.
he's being held in the 555th precinct.
All right. I mean, do you think he did it?
He was covered in blood, which is not odd for him.
Could have been framed.
I said that you would post bail, so
I don't have.
this is a church.
Somebody.
This is a church.
Sure.
and if
okay.
it's part of a diocese, it's probably the only place that's making money. Right?
Why don't you just sell that golden cross that's up there?
Hey, I already told you, Richard Dick Nipples, that we do not sell the property of the church. Do you guys remember this guy?
No.
Dick.
I thought his name was Niplay.
Whatever, Dick.
It's whatever you want to call me.
Dick, do you remember them?
Yeah, unfortunately. Richard? Hey, boys. Where's Whippy Boy?
Richard just woke up in the hospital that you guys were in.
Yeah, I would.
Nobody went to the hospital
Well,
besides Montana.
the psychiatric hospital.
Do you remember the
okay.
beds? They were very comfortable.
Well, to be honest, Father, we've never really got any clarification on why we were in that hospital or anything before then.
Well, that's part of what I wanted
That's
to talk
part
to
of
you
the
about.
story that we're about to get into.
Yes, because
All right.
we've gone on I've sent you on at least 1 or 2 hunts, and Nothing's coming back, so...
Should we at least wait until Montana comes back?
You know what? That's a good idea. Maybe we should all just get a nice night of sleep and maybe a little bit of soup to wash your mouth
You know,
out.
I don't like
I don't
sleeping.
like to sleep so
I don't
much
like
anymore.
sleeping anymore.
No sleepy?
Hold on, what's the date?
April
It's
17th.
I gave up sleeping
April.
for Lent.
April 22nd,
1992.
19.
There was a riot on the streets.
30.
Tell me where were you?
Tell me where were you? You were
Sitting home watching your TV.
Anyway.
Man, what's your TV?
All right, Pops, I'm just gonna sleep on the pews like I used to.
Here, this guy, come on.
Is that your dad?
I'm just gonna
Don't fall
ash
asleep with a fucking cigarette again. And don't use the donation plate as a fucking ashtray.
as I ash into
Sign
donation
up,
plate.
bitch.
All right, so I'm gonna
Oh
go.
no,
to
you
sleep.
should ash in the holy water.
I was gonna ash in a hollowed out Bible that I left stashed over there for all my drugs, but it looks like somebody took the morphine.
Yeah,
Probably that fucking psychopath, Sam.
he did take a lot of morphine.
Oh, God. So you guys really don't remember me, huh?
Who are you?
My name's Richard Nippley. You can call me Dick Nipples, everybody does. I don't really have much self-esteem, and I was at the hospital you were at. But I wasn't fucking crazy. I'm clinically depressed. Oh God, I'm out of cigarettes. I'm gonna go to the store. Don't worry, I'll be back, unlike all your fathers, you fucking sexist shit. And I'd leave and go get cigarettes.
He has a lot of deep issues, but he means well.
He seems unpleasant.
No, that's how he says I love you. That's what I tell myself, anyways.
The man has many demons. And as a monster hunter, I feel like it's my job.
I walk immediately back in. I just found these on the ground, so I'm gonna smoke them. You guys talking about my demons, huh? Yeah, we could talk more later. I'll just go on and on.
Please don't ask about his
I go to
demons.
bed.
On.
Yes,
to
I
sleep.
enjoy sleep now, thank you.
Great.
I wash my face in holy water, splash, and now I'm gonna smoke cigarettes until I pass out.
Sure. When you guys sleep this time, nothing bad happens.
Oh, this is nice.
Fairly normal dreams.
Oh, Sven.
Just everyone dreams about Sven.
Sven and Kurt.
It's an
Kurt
8-hour advertisement for Sven's services.
frolicking on the fjords. Eating fermented veil bloober.
Sure. And when you wake back up, it seems like there's just birds chirping outside. Seems like it's, nice
And for the
normal
first
day.
time in many years, I had a good night's sleep.
Exactly.
I'm drunk.
Dick Nevils is drunk.
Hey, what's up, assholes? Ready for some breakfast? I made, well, they were gonna be waffles, but I forgot about them, so they're mostly just charred husks. of
Ooh,
corn.
I was hoping maybe it was batter spoon, and I could just eat the raw batter with the spoon.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, it's fine. Really.
You want to eat the raw bathroom with a spoon?
So is Montana's back by now, yeah?
Yeah, he's back.
Cool. Hey, Monty.
Nice legs, Gimpy.
Yeah, apparently the hospital delivered me back with my fucking crushed legs
Well, you have a...
A wheelchair now?
in a wheelchair.
yeah.
Professor, is that you?
It's
Professor X?
Yeah, I thought he was more of an ex-professor.
Hey, I can be both.
So you look a little shorter than you used to be. And I pat you on the head.
I used to be a man.
Do you have a-
Professor
do you have a-
Jackson.
Do you have a blanket covering your legs like a
Yeah.
polio person?
Does your dick still work?
Let's find out.
You want to find out?
I don't care. Anything to get me off at this point.
It's a shame that there's no ADA regulations right now. And he can't go anywhere.
I'll just wrap him
There's
about
no
him.
ramps.
If only there were strong men who could carry him.
Yeah, that's what the hospital did. They carried him up the steps and then left
Where
him.
are we going to find a strongman?
You're gonna have to wear him like a backpack.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
You're gonna do it.
You're going to have to change your voice.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, all right.
You guys just have to not sound like me.
Oh, okay.
No, I still have my gun.
Good fucking.
What are we doing?
Very neat.
Why didn't they take this from me? So I think it's time we sit down and have a discussion about how we all came together.
Could you keep it down, Father? I'm very drunk.
You're always drunk.
I know.
I told you stop drinking the goddamn wine.
Fucking perpetually hungover.
When did we come together?
I
Was
thought
I
God-
blackout?
Right
What?
now.
I mean, I don't think you were blackout drunk when I first met you.
I was.
No, but I'm asking when we came together.
Right now,
Oh, no, I don't anymore.
over me.
No one put a
just-
finger in his butt. He can't
Not,
do it.
I wouldn't call it cum, it's more sand. Yeah, it just
Gran-
poofs out. Just
Granite? Did you say granite?
Granules.
Oh, shooting granite down here.
Just kidney stones at this point.
What do you think my altar's made out of?
I'm backed up. They're just crumbling at this point.
Yeah, you need to get more altar boys.
We've been working together for 6 months now.
We have?
Yes. You all had the same dream I did. Which was, and wherever you guys are from originally,
Moved to France and settled down with a hairy woman.
that's a different dream. I was talking
Alright.
about a very specific dream where we all dreamt of a tall winged creature standing over the entire city of New York in flames.
This is different from my
Yes.
ex-wife, right?
Listen, we said Richard, you need to let Sheila go, okay? You need to stop talking about Sheila. Just nope, no crying. Men, we don't.
I rip a page out of the Bible and wipe my eyes. All right, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Crumple it up,
yourself.
throw it away. Yeah, it's fine.
That's the floor.
Yeah, where else are we gonna throw it?
Anyways, so you guys, we all had the same dream,
We all came together.
and we all came together on each other's chests and slid around like a slip and slide made of men.
Doubt.
Count.
I think I would remember a cum train.
Well, you don't, so it happened.
No.
So yes, we all happened to be just.
So there I was, jacking it.
Then you burst in.
also jacking.
Oh, Father, that looks really big.
But let me show you mine.
What's
Forgive
your
me,
rosary?
Father, for I have skinned.
What's that dangling out of your butthole? Oh, a rosary. Let me ripcord it. Right.
But we were all
Holy anal beads.
But we were all seemingly drawn together, and that's when we realized we all had the same dream. And right around that same time is when these weird occurrences started happening with monsters and stuff. And we've been hunting monsters for 6 months now, trying to figure out why they're here and what they're up to. And then all of a sudden you guys started acting crazy. You wouldn't talk to me anymore, and you started building weird shit, and then you disappeared.
Hold on. So we knew each other prior to having the dreams.
Yes.
Okay. What do you mean we were?
Wait, you mean the original dream?
Yes.
No. You
So
didn't.
then, how did we hook up from there, Father?
You just felt. What do you mean?
Tinder.
I said you guys had the dreams. You all came to
Grindr.
New York City, and then you were all drawn towards one another.
So like an internal.
Yeah.
Yes, when
Drive.
Dix and I first locked eyes, it was
I knew.
magical.
I was doing a job for Sven. I love him. He's the best of us.
How could you not love Sven?
I don't know
Well, he's-
any of these people
he's-
anymore.
Banging my ex-wife. She deserves a good man.
When you said we were building weird shit, what's that mean?
I'm
Describe
not
it.
even. All
Describe
right.
it.
Like macaroni art.
No, it was metal. Had tubes and wires. It was about 8 feet tall, and it had clock parts, and
So you're talking about my still in the basement, right?
it's not there anymore.
What?
Whatever you guys. No, not your still. That's
Oh,
still
thank
there. You
God.
goddamn.
Oh, fuck
well,
yeah.
most of it, you did take a few parts of it to use for your whatever wheelamagig thing that you guys built.
Wheelamagig.
Wheelamagig.
Is it all timey-wimey? Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Was it like a big hamster wheel for people?
No, it looked. It was more of like a cylindrical shaped.
It was a fuck
It
machine.
looked an awful lot like a dick. If I'm being honest,
It's
it looked like a penis.
You're
but
describing
That
a
was
fuck machine.
that was
Yes,
Convert's
it's-
idea, and probably Sven.
maybe.
You know how them Norwegian
Yes.
Norwegian boys?
Norwegian.
Sven and I used to carve whale
Norwegian
bones in the
boys.
shape of penises on the fjords.
I got a 24 whatever intelligence. Like, what is he talking about?
It was during.
Do I remember
No.
any of this?
No.
Is this anywhere in my
This
field
is
of
in the-
things I've studied?
Of what he's describing? No, it sounds like far-flung, like science fiction type stuff.
Like Chicago, 1933.
Okay.
sure. You were preparing
The
for the
World's
World's
Fair.
Fair. That's what you came together for. No, that was during your blackout period. So you guys don't. You remember up to a certain point, like well, you would have remembered up to a certain point, and then you would black out for a while before waking back up in the asylum. But yes, you worked on this thing for about a month. You didn't even do any monster hunting.
Where is it?
It's gone.
What do you mean it's gone?
It's-
Where to go to?
Here,
Where to
I'll
get
show
to?
you. So he takes you downstairs to a separate room and there's parts littered around the sides of the room, but in the middle, there's just this blackened circle with these other tinier blackened circles around it.
Is there any pictures that we might have taken of this?
Diagrams.
Yeah, let me see if I
Blueprints.
can find something here. I'll try and draw it for you or something. I don't know.
Come on. Here, I'm an art major. I spent a lot of seeds. I spread a lot of seeds into the
Into the art
community.
You fucked painters.
Well,
You
they're
don't need to beat around
they're-
their massive bush.
Then
they're-
sketch
they're
artists.
painters.
They're caricature artists.
They blow up balloons.
You
for
just
children.
find them on the boardwalk
On the
on Long
boardwalk.
Island.
They're fucking clowns.
I'm always painted in roller skates. Paint me like one of your French skaters.
Tony Hawk.
Okay.
He's thinking, Phil.
There you go. It looked like this.
It looks like the Stanley Cup.
I thought that a little bit too.
So we are
So it's
becoming.
kind of cylindrical. It's got like a big ball on the end, and then it had some tubes and wires and pieces of clock and whatnot.
Some
You
guy.
saying ball or bowl?
Both. You took some of my finest kitchenware. My steel bowl.
All right, so as we pass,
Look at the bowls.
Is it a Dalek?
Exterminate.
there's no plunger.
Is Tesla alive right now?
33?
Nikolai?
I would think so because
Yeah.
Edison was
Yeah.
Yeah.
alive then.
Yeah. Pretty sure he was.
So is that something that fuck Tesla made?
You guys made it. Literally from scratch.
Is it
you guys.
is it something he thought about and projected it with his
I
Russian
don't
mind
know.
power into our brains?
I don't study Nikola Tesla.
No one does.
All right. Well, there you go. So how would any of us know? None of you guys talked about building something like this before that. You just started acting weird and then bloop.
Can we like hunt a monster or something? I hate this one.
No, shut up. Sorry, Dick Nipples. Niplay.
Whatever.
Richard Niplay.
Whatever.
Before we go back out, can you identify these two relics I have?
I can try. What do you got?
I have this snake pendant.
Well, that looks like. Well, you could also show it
snake.
to Montana Jackson.
Oh, but he's scared of snakes. I don't want him to get frightened.
I'm perfectly fine with snakes,
Snake!
Dixon.
Snake!
Chirp
I
butt.
keep... Yeah, snaking.
Yeah.
Roll
Make 'em
I'm just
history
I'm-
or religion.
I'm just really afraid of badgers.
I hold it just above his head in his reach.
Come on.
He shoots me in the fucking leg.
Oh, you almost got it.
Yeah, funny joke.
Then he has to like reach down and pick it up.
Wheelchair now, bitch.
That'll be a 25 religion.
So that looks like the symbol for Ouroboros, the snake, the serpent that eats itself.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros?
Sure.
Or a bros?
Which
Or a-
snake that eats itself?
I thought it was Ouroboros.
I'm making it up.
The Ouroboros symbol, isn't that the infinity symbol? It's a snake literally eating its own tail.
Are you trying to say the Aurora Borealis?
No.
I think the Aurora.
Well, no, is that,
Ouroboros is the
what-
single
what-
snake in a circle that eats itself. The infinity one. I
Sure,
have no
sure,
fucking
sure.
clue.
Either
No,
way.
what is that Greek or Latin?
No, I think that's Latin.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. The infinity symbol. Ouroboros.
Well, no, because there's also symbols that do that in South Africa or South American
Yeah.
cultures. So
Forget which one it was off the top of my head. But yeah, so
yes, that looks like the Aurora Borealis from the Roman era.
Egypt.
The Roman era
Of Egypt.
when they invaded Egypt.
Greek.
and it
That looks like it's an old snake.
Old snake from Troy.
old snake.
Heard.
It's a
Troy,
snake,
it's a Troy snake.
Trojan snake.
and the eyes look very, very shiny on the pendant.
I pop out the gems and
You don't.
Anybody, want to try this on?
Yeah, give it to me.
I put it around his neck.
I don't care.
Okay.
I'll put it on.
It's on you.
Cool. Thanks for the
you look dope.
sick pendant, bro.
What about, well, don't say I never gave you anything. What about this urn of ashes?
Venereal disease.
Oh, it looks like an urn of ashes
Anything in your book?
with my 15.
With a 15, you see it's written in Greek anyways.
I know Greek.
Okay. Then you know these are, at least it's written on here, that these are the ashes of Echidna.
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 Not
Do
the
I
animal.
know? Do I know who Echidna is?
Echidna is the mother of monsters.
Like Akuma?
So these are the ashes of a kid.
Nah.
It's a kid, Ma!
This kid was the mother of monsters.
And as he's telling me this, I've unscrewed the top and I'm looking in.
Yep, it looks like there's some ashes in
I
there.
dip
Have
my
you tried
finger in it.
snorting it?
Okay.
Get
I snort it.
Get
You
your coke
snort
finger in there.
Yeah.
Roll a d12.
Am I adding anything to it?
No.
It's an 11.
A dragon bursts out of your face.
You're not
dead.
far off. You grow 6 dragon heads that just shoot out of your fucking shoulders.
Jesus Christ!
And they're
Everybody
all
do a
snappy.
sanity test.
Hello, Vixen.
Everyone do a sanity check.
Do I still have a human head, or
Oh, yeah, no, you still got your human head.
so I don't even notice?
16.
So
Get touched.
I got a
whammy.
15 for that.
Fucking Tristan.
Tristan, what'd you get?
Botched again.
Forgot to fun.
Oh, good.
He really, really doesn't like
Take this die away from me.
It's one of the fjords that are just roaming with dragons.
You gain 11 more
I
sanity
just crit
points.
20'd on that fucking die.
I hate you.
56.
Oh, so you've got
55 sanity.
55?
55.
55.
Bert's gonna go fucking
He's
nuts.
going nuts real fast.
Kurt runs into the bathroom and washes his hands real quick. And his eyeballs.
What'd the rest of you guys get?
I got a 16.
I got a 15.
Yeah, you're both fine-ish. You know what? You each gain 1 sanity.
Woo! I have 1 sanity.
Whoopity-doo.
What about the father?
So does Phil right now look like animal, vegetable, mineral man, but only animal
Not the
man?
head of a hydra.
Yeah, he's got a lot of...
He's got lots of heads.
Are these permanent?
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
You have fucking dragon heads.
You can look around.
Look at a mirror.
In all directions.
They look too. Like whenever we're like, what? Yeah, you have 6 dragon heads just popping out of your like
Head.
shoulder area.
Do they all have my eye twitch that I have?
Yeah, they do. They're all twitchy, like you are.
Oh,
That's new.
can't sleep this off, I guess.
You could try.
Yeah, we could try and cut them off.
No, don't, no. I don't think they'll let you, and I certainly won't.
All right,
Father, where are the shears?
She is.
we're gonna have to
Of
put
Christ.
some kind
She,
of
the father was also very freaked the fuck out. Oh boy, what have we got?
somebody get this man a sheet.
A sheik?
His sanity only went up 3.
Someone get me a sheik.
You just gotta go to Friendlies. They're filled with pizza sheiks. Pizza sheiks.
Jokes for 3 of us.
Whatever.
3 people.
So yeah. So
So where are those shears?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
I mean,
But can we give it more than 30 seconets, guys?
I suppose.
No.
Here, let me take my mirror out.
And they're all like leaning in, like doing like a glamour shot.
Oh my god, let's do a selfie.
They're all trying to take a selfie in the mirror.
Didn't realize that dragons could do duck lips so well. All right.
After a minute, they just back into your head.
Where do they go?
So what you're saying is we have to cut off Dixon's shoulders
They're inside his skin.
to get rid of the dragon heads.
Or maybe it's a good thing to use in dire situations. I come out washing my hands a little more. Maybe we should take another job.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? Do we want to pick some articles? Do we want to head back to Nadir? Did we want to go out and look for trouble? Maybe go shopping?
Let's go to a bar and pick a fight.
I'm a fan of that one.
You can do that if you want.
Well, we can do anything.
We can do whatever we want as long as someone can carry me up and down the stairs.
I've got you.
Okay.
I kind of feel like you're the things you do for love. Am I right? I feel like I'm the reason you're in that wheelchair.
You kind of feel like it's your fault?
I mean, we both sat there and talked about that gob ball for a while. I said I was running. You were fixated, so I mean, it was kind of your fault, but it was just the two of us.
Well, let's play it safe and just blame Dr. Samuel Surgeon.
I mean, we could just blame Convert.
Convert was not there.
We could do that too.
But I'll carry you, bud. I got
Convert,
you.
there's some dirt on your hands.
Convert's got some dirt.
No, I just scrubbed. There's not.
No, look.
Dirty
there's a speck.
Converty.
I
Dirty
saw it.
Converty. Hey.
Dirty Converty.
And a single tear rolls down the cheek of
He
Convert.
wipes it away because it's salt and it's dirty.
Yes, it's gonna mess up my complexion.
Let's purify.
Yeah, let's
So you want to head to a bar?
hit the town. I haven't been this sober in a while, and I don't like it.
Is there maybe a bar that also is on the newspaper articles? We could kill two
Well,
Converts
the
with
problem
one
is there aren't
Sven.
real, like... I mean, there's...
Probably the children's one with all the children.
A children's bar.
I was going to say most... Because alcohol is illegal, so...
Yeah.
It'd have to be a speakeasy or something else under the table.
Yeah,
A speakeasy
I'm sure-
run by children.
I'm sure Richard Naplay wouldn't know where any speakeasies are.
What?
So he's drunk.
He's drunk.
Oh, yeah, you
my-
go to the bar.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
History check, see if I remember where
Yeah,
to go.
sure.
Never mind.
called-
Never mind.
It's called Sally's. And she rides.
17.
Yeah, you used to frequent. Now you've been to you know where a lot of these speakeasies are, so it's a good thing that you remember because there's a chance you would have, remembered the wrong speakeasy that you're not liked at.
Like other churches.
Other churches, or maybe gangsters you've crossed, or something like that.
Gangsters.
Gangsters.
Wanksters.
So your
Pranksters.
spot that you used to like to go to is called Sal's. It's a pizza shop,
Oh.
but when you go to the pizza shop, you have to ask for a certain special, and then boom, he takes you to the speakeasy.
Let me get that big sausage pizza.
Let me get that all
the
rush
pizza.
mixtape pizza that sells.
The pizza joint next to my parents' house is Sal's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
I mean, it's very
He
common.
gets their big sausage
Sure.
pizza all the time.
My father does.
So does your mom.
Hello, I would like to fill my mouth with your big sausage pizza, if you know what I mean.
My name is Dan Keezy.
Zip. Go to Sal's.
Wait, no, a little bit more.
Use
A little bit more higher.
Sal's!
You're going to Sal's.
Who?
We're going to Sal's?
Yeah, you're going to Sal's. It's about a 15-minute drive to this
Ugh.
pizza joint.
Get
Pizza
in the
joint looks
car.
like a hole. in the
I'm
wall.
driving.
How do I get in the car?
Here are the keys
I've
to
got
your
a
car.
handicap entrance. I
No.
just pick you up and throw you in the
I
back.
was gonna say you throw him in the back seat and you just throw his wheelchair in the trunk, or just tie it to the roof like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nana.
Sure. So 15 minutes later, you get to Sal's. There are no steps in front of Sal's, so you can just wheel your ass right on in there.
Ground level.
As soon as someone puts me back in my wheelchair
Good luck, Montana, for going in.
I do that.
with my broken coccyx and legs.
No, he's not paralyzed,
You're
right?
not paralyzed.
He'll, but
No,
but
but I've
heal
got
up.
broken
Yeah,
legs
he's got
from
broken
being
legs.
crushed.
he'll heal.
If only we had some sort of doctor to heal our one character.
Our last doctor wasn't a healing doctor.
Could we go visit him in prison for a healing?
Whee!
Conjugal visit.
So yeah, so you roll up to Sal's and
That's for you, big
That's
guy.
for you.
That's for you.
yeah, and Sal's looks like a pretty shitty pizza joint, but
But it's New York style, so it's
New York
probably
style,
okay.
So it's okay. It's fine. So yeah, you guys just roll up.
Does
There's only
the,
a few people in the restaurant, so
Does the owner get a 404 error when we ask for anchovies?
no.
So it's not a program to steal our bank accounts from the future. Got it.
only one person got that joke.
Moving on.
It's
yeah.
Pamela Anderson. She's here working.
So like I said, about four people in this restaurant, just eating some pizza. Somebody's tossing some dough behind the counter. He's got a big, giant, greasy Mario
Italian beard.
mustache.
I take offense to that.
What?
For Phil.
My name's Dixon.
My name?
It's Dixon.
My name's Dixon.
Hey, Sal, how you doing?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Ah, Christ, you're just a character.
Aren't we all just characters?
It's just an NPC.
This guy gets it.
All right, hold on. Let me try
Dick
and remember
nipples.
what the
Yes.
passcode is.
What can I do for you, Dick Nipples?
The four of us would like to come around the counter and suck you off for 20 minutes. How's that sound?
I mean, I can just...
That's the code.
Oh, that's the code? I mean, sure. Come on at the counter.
All right. And then there's like a stairway down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, there's a stairway down, all right.
Wink.
And I start winking at the customers as I go down the stairs.
So if you're like looking from the other side of the counter, Sal is like standing with his hands on his hips,
And
and
then
then we
they
all
do-
just kind of like march down towards his crotch.
Yep.
yeah, he's standing there like Wonder Woman.
And then somebody in the back is just stirring macaroni.
Like it's very viscous, so
Yeah.
all you hear is
And
I
then,
wish you guys were as good as customers.
then Montana goes down the stairs.
He goes down the stairs. Yeah.
You went first.
They just throw Montana down and then the wheelchair.
they don't lay wood down
No, they
like the
don't.
wood kegs.
Two guys come out and put wood planks in front of Sal. Like, oh, we got to get their knees ready for this. And then he wheels it.
Soften the knees with wood.
I'm just saying, how else
It's
are you
very soft
explain
wood.
Yeah.
laying
It's balsa,
track
yeah.
towards Sal's dick?
Yeah, well, Phil, they're Catholic, so
It's true.
you gotta kneel for prayer.
So that happens, and you guys go down to the speakeasy, and there's, I would say, 45 people. The room is filled with cigarette smoke, so it's very smoky in there. There's some, was jazz a thing?
Yes.
Okay.
32,
I
yes.
don't know. So there's jazz music playing. I
Jazz,
don't know when music happened.
Jazz and swing. Yeah, Dennis, think of the old chocolate chip cookie commercials.
Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy.
Sure.
With all them swinging cookies. It's called
Yeah.
the Jitterbug.
That's not Jitterbug.
Jitterbug.
That's I don't know.
No, that's George Michael.
Anyways, so yeah,
Jitterbug.
it's a pretty hopping place.
I'm pretty sure Jitterbug was there.
Sure.
He's there in the bar.
Okay.
Senior Jitterbug.
Senior Jitterbug. Right.
The
So, yeah.
prophet of the Lord Jitterbug.
Prophet Jitterbug.
Prophet Jitterbug.
Sure. There's all kinds of different people down here from different class, like upper class, lower class, middle class. Everyone just seems to be having a good time here at the bar. Dancing, singing, drinking, and the bartenders wiping a glass. That's what you walk into.
It's not my establishment. I've never been here before.
Do you have fermented whale bloober?
What? Where, Bloober? Why am I talking like you now?
I don't
I'm
know,
just
that's what they
chameleoning
asked.
everybody's voices.
It's not nice of you to make fun of my accent.
Just get us a jug of whiskey.
All right, the one, the jug of whiskey are coming right up.
You could drop the stupid accent.
All right, fine. There
I
you
know
go.
you talk
Jug
about
of
it, but
whiskey?
Yeah, all right.
Do we sell jug of
And
whiskey?
he takes the mustache off, throws it to, and he has just like a thin,
It's for a cop.
paper thin mustache. All right, I guess I'll drop my Italian accent.
Good, this one's better. Let's see how long you can keep it up.
Great.
We're gonna continuously speak to you.
It's okay.
How's your day?
It does justify.
How's the wife? You still have her, right? Not like me.
No,
She'll.
you fucked her and then I left her.
And then she slept with Sven.
Oh,
And then
that's
she
right.
slept with Sven.
Everybody sleeps with. Well, I mean, can you blame him?
He has a harem
Or
of
her?
wives.
He's just. He crushes the pussy.
Literally.
Yes. They cannot go to anyone
that
else
is what-
after because their vaginas have been smashed into bits.
We think he's been injecting with whale blubber.
It makes
Sounds like
sense.
Sven.
It's all lumpy.
He's just a
huge.
god among men.
Fail penis.
Yeah, fair penis.
Fail penis.
Sven penis.
They named the sperm whale after his dick.
What's your name?
Pierre.
Pierre, what?
O'Shaughnessy.
O'Shaughnessy. Pierre O'Shaughnessy.
That is a very strange name.
Irish Frenchman.
Yes.
Okay.
An Irish Frenchman.
I'm
He's actually Canadian.
Middle name Blackula.
So what's going on around town? You know,
Well, I'm
not asking you.
I
I don't care.
fuck you,
I don't,
fuck you.
I don't care what you have to say. I'm talking to Pierre O'Shaughnessy, the Canadian, also known as Blackula.
This guy gets me.
My mental picture of this character keeps changing.
Constantly changing.
Blockulas do that.
Yes,
He's a master of disguise
that's right.
and bartending.
And froze.
Yeah.
He has a big poofy afro, but with a thin mustache.
It's blonde.
It's blonde.
It's paper
Because
thin
he's French Canadian.
Yeah,
sure.
Does he have like sweet 80s sunglasses that wrap
Why do you have
around?
80s
Because he's
sunglasses?
fucking awesome.
Okay.
He actually has two of like those bean counting visors just in his hair.
He's got like the old school like biplane goggles with the strap around his head.
This guy fucks. Fucks real hard.
It's because he has allergies, and the air down here in the basement's bad for his
It's
eyes.
full of black mold.
We French thrive in mold.
We know you like cheese.
I know, I love cheese.
Yeah, I'm aware.
But anyways, what can I get for you boys aside from the whiskey?
What do you guys want?
I was wondering if Patricia came down here yet.
Patricia.
Yeah,
Hey.
she's a local informant. Kind of always has
She's,
her nose and everything.
She's a CI.
No, she is not down here yet.
Okay.
I'm surprised you know Patricia, but are you guys in the same line of work?
Somehow you were, for a hot second there, had a French Dracula accent.
A Frankula.
Frankula.
Yeah, no, I've ran into her before for
They
leads
fucked.
and other things.
They totally
Come on,
fucked.
guys,
They absolutely
fact,
fucked.
That is
Yeah.
nice.
That is nice.
It's nice. Talk about
Snitch
it.
or snatch.
Yes.
What time is it?
I don't know. We do not care about what time it is down here. It is always a good time down here, right? And everyone's like,
It's always a good
Literally,
time.
look at the clock on the wall. It's just stuck at good time. They just put a piece of paper in it, right?
Says good time.
Good
yeah,
time.
yeah.
That's it.
That was my idea. It was good, yeah.
It's a
We
great
don't
idea.
even have to try. It's always a good time.
That's right.
Fucking hate it, Daddy.
Good, because it's a trap. You're here forever.
Kurt
It's a
starts
monster.
chucking whiskey. It's like a Sarlacc pit.
It's short, but it's
It's got whiskey
It's a
nipples on the wall.
I never want to leave.
He's not so bad, and then they throw some pasta down every once in a while. It's great. So you want me to just let you know when Patricia gets here?
I mean, I would.
All
It's
right.
good for a lead. She always knows what's going on, what's really going on in this town. So,
Okay, I will let you know if she comes in.
He just wants to smash it again.
come on now.
Am I wrong?
And at that moment, let's take a smash.
And as they wait for Patricia, we're gonna take a break.
Hey, Botched podcast listeners, it's Big Jim again. So last week and the week before, I recommended you guys go to botchpodcast.com and donate at the $3 level. And a lot of you did. Thank you. And those that did got to hear the first part of my episode, which we're not going to have any spoilers, but let's just say, oh my gosh, wasn't that cool at the end? Didn't that do a good twist? Okay, here's the problem. Not enough of you did. And because not enough of you did, Phil is standing right next to me, and there's a well over there, and he said if we don't have any more... Phil, stop, Phil, stop. Stop, Phil. Stop, Phil. He said if we don't have more listeners, you're gonna push me down the well regardless. Really, Phil? Really? You're gonna push down the well? So if you have a chance, you can donate at patreon.com/botched podcast. And, if you wouldn't mind, somebody do a healing check on me, because, this hurts a lot. Back to the show. Ouch.
Nailed it.
Who the fuck's Patricia? Why are we waiting for her?
I don't know. And we're back. All right, so you guys actually leveled up. So you're level 3 now, and each one of you gets different abilities to choose from. So feel free to, mention to the audience what you got.
So,
All snap.
Dick Nipples here. I'm playing a private investigator. My abilities, I can strike a person I'm interrogating, roll a d20, and if I roll higher than a 10, they will truthfully answer one question. If I fail, they will refuse to answer any questions. Then my second level, I can do a perception check to determine a weakness, and add a d4 to my attack rolls, only for me. And then my third level, I got a +5 to intimidate and insight checks.
As a monster hunter, Dixon Gerbeau could have picked +7 to tracking, but I instead went with the Master of Improvisational Weapons, which gives me a proficiency bonus to my weapon attacks.
So a saxophone could be a weapon for you.
Yeah.
It could.
And you're very good at improving it.
Hey, I yes-end my attacks.
I hate you.
Hey, come on,
Fucking hate
come
you.
on, yes, and.
Read this newspaper.
So,
man.
Montana Jackson here. Don't know what the other choice I could have taken was,
Gained the
but
wheelchair proficiency.
I've gained a wheelchair proficiency, which I can use as a weapon. Dennis just said.
He's now part of the Holy Rollers.
You can charge.
Yes.
You can charge.
But I did take the +2 per encounter to give to the entire group for ability checks.
Is that what it says?
It says checks. I don't
Okay.
know what
Yeah.
checks
Ability
those are.
checks.
Well,
Yeah.
it could be ability or
It could be weapon.
attack, right? If it just says +2 to check.
It just says checks.
Then I would say ability checks.
Like cinnamon checks.
Cinnamon checks?
I heard cinnamon
Rice checks.
Multigrain checks.
What about you, Convert?
Kvert is a fortune teller, and at level 3, his ability to see into the future goes up by 5%, which makes it 25%. And he also gets the ability of Hint of the Future, which gives +2 to the next attack or ability check of all allies, and can be done once per encounter, so it's better than John's ability. So suck it.
It was a hint of the future. Suck it, John, you blow.
I also
Alright.
gained many hit points.
Okay, it's good to know.
And everyone do a con check to see how fucking hammered we are.
Because you've just been chugging whiskey.
I'm hammered!
Why am I rolling?
12.
You know what? Pierre's drunk too.
Yeah,
As
you're
every
rolling
good
for the rest of
bartender.
the room.
Sure, they're all fucked. Everyone's just sloughing off the tables. Just the swing is very like. I don't know. Wow,
swingy.
wow, wow, wow.
Is there very live music?
They're doing a waltz now. That's
Yeah.
how drunk they are.
Swing.
Swing has swung into a waltz.
Yeah, because people are giving the band shots constantly.
Of morphine. Because they're jazzmen.
Jazz bands.
Jazz bands?
I know it's a visual gag, but whatever.
Wow.
So yeah, eventually Patricia comes down the stairs and Pierre's like, "Ah, Patricia, I've got a friend for you here." She looks over, just looks at you and turns around, walks in a different direction. Just moves somebody off of the table, sits down.
No, she
Oh,
recognizes him and
Patricia!
runs back up the stairs screaming.
Patricia. Not again! Patricia, here's your friend. Here's your friend, Dick.
He's no friend of mine.
There you go.
Hey, Patty.
What you looking for? What are you doing down here in this weasel hole?
You say you guys fucked.
Jesus.
Sorry, my friend is crippled and drunk.
He is
I got
crippled.
a 6 on my con check.
You're very drunk.
You're fucking Lieutenant Dan on New Year's Eve drunk.
I'm doing burnouts here.
Hold on. Dixon wants to talk to you. I think he wants to get back in your knickers. So I'm gonna go wheel Montana away while still talking.
Hey, we're the best of friends now.
I'm not your friend.
I love you, Patricia.
Great, that's great. That's great. I'm gonna.
You'll be in my dreams.
Hey, Dr. Jackson.
I'll sleep.
What do you want, Dixon?
I will sleep to you.
Hey, Dr. Jackson. I'm for real. We are in the band now. Let's go play some jazz music.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll be up on stage, Convert.
You can play bass drum
Why won't you wheel me up?
with your hands.
Buttercup, baby.
Just let me blow.
He just rolls over the
All right,
pedal.
so the three of us are gonna play music.
Yeah, I'll perform with a
You're a
24.
Well,
You're drunk, so I'd probably say.
yeah, but
I got a
sometimes
12
it's,
constitution.
sometimes
I'm
it's good
averagely
for your playing.
17.
All right, you guys are playing all right. How about you, Crip?
I rolled 2 2s.
You're just.
Just like long notes of A on the
He doesn't
trumpet.
have it. He doesn't
No.
have an
No,
instrument.
I'm
He's-
playing the bass drum.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say he's playing the wrong end of the trombone. He's blowing into the big end.
He's yelling into the rusty end.
Oh, oh.
Feeling good in a speakeasy.
Somehow I have a theremin.
What? Where did you get a theremin, Dick Nipple?
I brought it here last time I came. I forgot I left it here.
Is he a time traveler?
Meanwhile, at the table, old Dixon and
Music's pretty good.
Patricia are hanging out. What do you want, Dixon?
I need some information.
What do you want? What are you buying? What are you selling?
Well, I'm buying you a drink real quick. Can I buy you a drink?
Okay. You get her what?
Her favorite, of course.
Which is what?
Absinthe.
Yeah,
Jesus. Yeah, she just
really loosens her up.
clangs it on down.
Takes more than just one for her to
Yeah.
talk. I recently took a job with a local merchant.
Was
Put
it
me-
that bastard Sven?
No, of course not.
He's a sneaky bastard.
Well, what you do with Sven's on
Him
you.
and that whale dick. It's ridiculous.
Okay. How can I compete with that?
Well,
You can't.
ridiculous.
Nobody can.
Nobody can. A whale can't compete.
But it put us into the underbelly crime scene of Bugsy and his pals. And they were into some weird shit.
What kind of weird shit?
I can't talk about that right now.
All right.
But I want to know what else do you know around this town that's happening like that. Not just disappearing children and alligators in the sewers. I'm talking real fucked, unworldly shit. Old god shit. Trish, you've been in every goddamn hole in this city. And everybody in the city's been in your goddamn holes. You're a good friend.
Well, they say that one of the boroughs down by the river, everybody moved out suddenly, and all of a sudden these new people moved in.
You gotta be a little bit more,
Well, they don't seem quite right. They don't really like anybody, poking around where they live.
who does? This is 1932 New York.
Well, anybody who goes poking around doesn't go poke around for very long.
I yell from across the room. I love a good poke.
Picking a poke.
Pick up the pokeses. Ha! It's the Pennsylvania poker.
The 5 boroughs in New York.
They make a feast and they come to a point.
That's right. Queens, Bronx,
Staten Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 points.
So a portion of Staten Island. Some weird things been seen out there.
What, down by
The sea?
The bay?
down by the bay? So what can you tell me about what's going on in Staten Island? Other than if you poke, you don't poke.
Well, there's also been reports of some strange occurrences down by the water.
Oh my god, Patricia, stop beating around your huge bush and just let me know. Come on.
They say there's big giant sea monsters out there.
Whoa, that got fucking quick.
Yeah.
In the sea?
And if you go poking around, they drag you out to the ocean, and then the fucking big giant monsters eat you, okay?
Jesus Christ.
Is that what you wanted from me? Is that what you wanted?
I mean, I rolled an 18 for my charisma check on her.
Well, now you know.
This is her at her best.
Yes. This is me happy.
The louder she gets, the wetter she is.
Yeah, that's to let you know.
God damn. What family is running this? What circuit? What crime syndicate?
There's no crime syndicate. It's just some family called the Marshes.
And they're the head of the marsh?
What? No, just a lot of them have the last name Marsh. I don't know.
Well, I mean, every syndicate / family have.
No, it's not a crime family.
I get it. It's a family.
Then
The Marshes.
Who's their father?
Randy.
Is Randy Marsh in charge of the Marshes? Come
God
on.
damn it.
yeah. What else do you want from me? You want some more information? What do you want?
Kind of. Here's another drink. Jesus Christ! You looked like a seal swallowing a fucking fish.
She
that not
drinks
how I
beer
drink
by
it?
just deep throating the bottle and upending
Like
it.
a pelican.
It's like a pelican.
Pops the bottle cap with her
Esophagus.
Tits.
Oh.
with her,
Clit.
with no, with
clavicle.
her trachea hole,
Oh my god.
Sure.
and she has to thumb it to swallow.
Sure.
God damn it! Come on.
Don't want to ruin my dress.
Yummy.
If you piss her off, she just pressurizes it and shoots it at you. From her neck hole.
It is. She doesn't drink.
We are going back to this bar as many times as possible.
I had sex with this lady.
You want to do it again?
All right. Yeah. No. What else can you tell me? Is that it? I mean,
Pretty much,
you've given me a lot of
Pretty
information.
sure I've given you a pretty good amount of information.
Randy Marsh down in Staten Island has sea monsters.
Or are they sea monkeys?
This is how they write Family Guy episodes.
Yeah.
It's a bunch
As
of
Random
manatees pushing balls together.
as Kvert reaches a crescendo on the trumpet he's playing, he draws a tarot card
Uh-huh.
and holds it up to everybody.
What'd you get?
Got the 7 of Wands.
Or rods.
It's
It's wands.
It's Wands.
7, you said?
Swans. Seven swans.
7 of Swansons.
7 of Wands.
Um,
7 of Ron Swanson.
7 Wandas.
One,
And one
two,
fish.
3. Roll a d6 and divide it by 2.
I got a 2.
That would be... Yeah. What weapon do you use, Richard?
A revolver.
Okay. All of a sudden, your revolver just lights up in white fire.
It's in the holster.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Just all of a sudden.
Phosphorus.
What in the fucking shit is that? Oh god. It is like is the hilt of it on fire?
Whole gun.
So the bullets are
Is it burning?
heating up.
No.
I'm gonna touch it.
Feels fine.
Well, I guess I can throw away my flashlight.
You're welcome. My name's
Bang!
Kvert.
You fire?
I fire into the wall.
Okay.
Stone wall?
Roll damage.
The stone wall in the basement?
Vaxon's here.
And then add 3 to it.
13 damage. So it's a +3 weapon?
Hold on.
It ricochets
The building's on fire.
and hits Montana Jackson.
Sorry,
in his leg,
1d6
right in his
plus
knee.
3, so you get to add another d6 to it. Oh no, it's just for that one shot.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right.
The light extinguishes.
Well, I'll remember that for next time.
Yeah. But
If
you,
we
so
ever
you
get that
basically just
again.
put a giant hole in the wall, like much bigger than your bullet normally would, and there's like a white flame from the hole itself and some smoke. Hey, we don't shoot the gun any. That's Mexican.
Yeah,
No.
what's the matter with you?
Hey, yeah, we sneak.
He's actually a German Mexican.
Hey, we do not shoot the wall.
Sorry.
I don't know.
I forgot.
You're stuck on Mexican.
Oh,
That's your reset? That's your reset?
no.
That's his reason.
We don't shoot the wall.
Fish sticks.
Fish sticks.
Mules come.
Wall.
Mule come.
Milk cream.
Mule cream.
Mule cream.
Sorry.
We do not shoot the wall.
Come on, guy. Come on, guy. We do not shoot the wall.
Come on, okay. So yeah, that happened.
Real quick, Patricia.
Oh my God.
What kind of people?
What do you want
What
from
kind of people are they? Do you know?
He wants
Marshes.
that pussy.
They're the kind of people that feed giant fucking sea monsters with people.
Hey,
So they're great people. They're really family oriented.
Are they-
They're about
Great
feeding.
people on both sides
I'm sure there's great
of the
people.
seawall.
Seawall. Yeah, one side works for SeaWorld and one side works for the marshes.
I figured the seawall was the levees, but all right.
What, we're doing with Martians now?
Yeah.
What nationality are they down there in the marsh in Staten Island?
These people?
Yeah.
Irish, Italian.
These people seem to be like
Whatever's
even
greener.
more northeast. Like high. Up,
Slovenians.
like up there somewhere. Like up. Way up.
Are they German or are they
No.
are they
They're-
Nordics?
They're,
fucking with you
they're up
guys.
there.
Yeah, they're up there somewhere.
Finnish.
No, they're like
Russian.
Since they're dealing with sea monsters, I would think they would be.
Massachusetts.
Oh, you mean New England?
Yeah. Like
They're
New England.
Bostonians.
They're fucking white
Sure.
people.
Boston Irish.
Yeah.
Great.
They put mayonnaise on
Oi,
everything.
oi, you sea fucks.
No, that's Australian.
Whatever.
You're just all over the
I'm
map.
all
today.
over the map.
You
You
need,
need
to
to drink more.
I need sleep.
drink some more of that.
Drink
Manish-
some
I need
water,
sleep today.
Dennis.
So to get the energy for podcasting, I drank.
There you
All
go.
right.
Gringo.
Thanks.
Sure.
See you.
Bye.
Where you living these days? No.
Don't you fucking worry about that.
Don't be so pathetic, Dixon. Let's
roll
leave.
perception check.
Everybody or just
No,
me?
just Dixon.
It's a 1.
Great.
You miss all the signals.
I love you.
Yep, she comes and gives you like a hug.
And it
But-
lasts for
Bye.
like way too
yeah,
long.
like way out here.
Yeah, her
Okay.
butt's
On the
out.
shoulders. She's like,
Dixon,
"What
let's
up?"
go.
She like innocently kisses your neck
She picked my pocket.
and stole your wallet.
Jerked you off at the same time. You're like, I couldn't see any signs that she wanted it.
And then there's just a train of you guys going up the steps, like away from the dick. Well, that was a lot of cum.
And I
We're all slurring our words like, fucking stumbling. God, that cock is so
Some-
intoxicating.
Sal
That's
just stands there with his
potent,
hips out and
potent
head
shit.
back.
So, if we're gonna go by the water, we should probably go meet Sven. He has many harpoons and all kinds of boots.
I'll ask him how Sheila is.
Well, maybe you don't want to do that.
But I'm totally gonna do it.
You guys can go see Sven.
We're
before
going
you
to see
head
Sven.
whatchamacallit?
Where is he?
He's down by the bay.
Sven is
He's got a
conveniently,
fruit stand there. It's where
conveniently,
the watermelons grow.
Sven grows watermelons.
And they play.
Oh, yeah, great.
What?
That's great.
Sven is conveniently located right by where this place is.
Okay.
It's by the water.
I mean, there's a lot of things with the water. High or low?
Hi.
No, he's not conveniently
Whoa.
located right
Have you ever
next
been
to.
down there?
Oh, sorry. He's 6 blocks away.
He's probably about a 15-minute drive away.
Get in the car.
I mean, that's not very bad.
Kavart,
too bad.
Tell me where we're going.
Staten Island.
In 700 feet, turn left.
Okay.
So it takes you guys about 45 minutes to drive.
15 minutes away.
Well, no. Sven is 15 minutes away from the.
Oh.
other
Cavert's
place.
really bad at directions.
Yeah.
So 300 feet, turn right.
It's a
We're
wall.
back at the bar.
Now go downstairs and order me a drink. And come back to the car.
I need more. So you drive to Sven's, and where Sven's boatyard is, like, there is a big giant, like, cargo ship in the background, but there's also lots of colorful signs everywhere about Sven. It's like Ollie's. Has anyone ever been to Ollie's?
Oh,
It's
no.
like Ollie's, but Sven's.
Oh,
with,
no.
like, cartoon
Discount
drawn heads
furniture
of
outlet.
Sven. Yeah.
I fucking love that. It's disgusting.
Sven's dentistry. Sven's childcare. Sven's everything.
Everything discounted, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not at the same time.
Sven is just
Yeah.
one man running between stalls and everyone
Yep.
walks up to one.
Yeah.
Sven's baseball training camp.
Sven's Leffy jeans.
All right, so yeah, you guys roll up to Sven's, and there's a lot of people here at Sven's, mostly scantily clad women that some of you may or may not recognize as.
Perception check for Sheila. I crit 20. Dude.
Yeah,
all
she's
shit.
working over by the dentistry.
She's now a dental
I
assistant.
just stare at
She's
her.
a dental assistant.
Oh, you found your Sheila?
She walks real bow-legged, but
They all do.
do.
They walk real bow-legged.
Because they're pirates. I get it.
Yep, that's
It's a
why.
ship.
Yes.
Yeah, no, they're
all full
all
of tar.
horseback riders.
Yes. That's what it is.
the horse.
Sven Stables.
She just looks at you and just goes back to like talking to customers.
They're called Johns.
I just stand there, and I'm just staring at her.
Eventually, she sort of like looks over behind her where you can't see, and she says something inaudibly, and then out pop. What does Sven look like?
Nope. What does she say?
Okay.
Sven looks
got-
like Kurt, except he's like 6'7" and very muscular
Okay.
and Scandinavian.
Chiseled everything. His hair is chiseled.
He's like Mads
His
Mikkelsen on
eyelashes.
steroids.
His
He's very
eyelashes.
handsome.
Okay.
So he's like, who'd you say?
Mads Mikkelsen.
He wears baggy clothing. You can still see that dick swanging.
Have you seen Casino Royale?
No.
Okay. I don't know what you've
Seen
seen.
Hannibal?
I don't like Bond films. So why are we?
Did you roll for perception?
Yeah, I got a 21.
Yeah. I know what he. I know who he is.
Look at him!
I know.
He's
who it is.
beautiful.
So you could overhear her saying,
Sven, my ex is here again.
and so Sven leans down under the tent that he's coming from, and he's wearing just a tank top, but his muscles are just constantly flexing, and he's very shiny.
I cry.
But his legs are like real
So-
tiny, except for the giant bulge.
No, he has very strong legs.
So,
Oh, he does?
So,
Okay.
So he's a white, oily Terry Crews.
Yeah,
Why are
but
we
he's all
here?
shoulder
I'm
walk.
crying. I'm just
You need-
audibly crying. Just,
Hello, Sven.
hold
it's
on,
me,
hold
your
on,
friend
before you
Kurt.
talk to Sven. Convert.
Yeah, I got it.
Why are we here?
For getting monster whale hunters.
Oh,
Supplies.
harpoons?
Yes,
You
he has
mean
the
to say
finest
harp-
harpoons.
If
Sven, shut up. Sven, it's me. Hello. Hey, Sven. Me and my friends and this guy we just met who apparently knows some lady over here that you know very well. Well, we have a job, and we're supposed to hunt some aquatic monsters. And I remember you and I used to catch a crayfish on the fjords, and I was hoping you could help me with some supplies.
Yes, that sounds like something I could do. It's gonna cost you though, 'cause, you know, you still owe me for the passage over to America.
Oh, Sven, you're such a jokester. My friend Dixon's very rich.
He looks towards you, and his pecs flex.
I'm weeping. I'm weeping now. I'm just, he's so beautiful. Sheila.
I'm actually a little light after we got back from the bar.
Did you spend all your money on Sheila? Oh, wait, who's your
Patricia?
girlfriend? I
Patricia.
forget. Patricia, again?
We never paid the bartender.
No, we didn't. So I have $2 in my pocket.
That's
what-
a lot of money nowadays.
What should I roll for money?
I think it was a D6 or a D4.
D6, I'll go.
I have $2.
You have $2.
Great.
Well, Sven, I've got
So you're
$2.
rich.
And also, I have this bag of,
Dicks.
Now, hold on, Sven. No, hold on, Sven.
I'm Kurt.
Sven.
Yes. Little man.
Does it help our situation that Convert, your good friend, has been giving you free advertising throughout the entire 5 boroughs?
Well, yes, he has, but that was part of the contract to bring him to New York City. Would you like to hire Sven's monster veiling service?
He's motion.
Monster? Are you saying
Sure.
monster whaling service?
Yes.
What does that include and how much is it?
There's a boat that's there in the bay. It's like a kind of shitty rundown tugboat, but it's got like a
North shield,
fastened
like
like
Viking shields
a
along the
Viking
side.
shields across the sides, but then like a big scary boogum like made of like wood on the front.
It's Sheila.
Sheila.
It's a bust of Sheila.
Sure.
Would you like to rent my boat?
Can I talk it over with, has it got a ramp on it that can help my friend?
Yes, every boat has a gangplank and tar. What,
Okay.
are you stupid?
Well, no, hey, your customs over in the fjord is a little bit different than what we do here in America.
Okay, sure. Talking with your friends. I'll be selling many things.
He didn't really. I asked for a price, and he didn't give me a price. Sven, how much is it?
It's $1 a day.
Keep the boogums at bay. Got it.
Dollar dick keeps the boogums to pay.
And I'll need collateral.
Do you take wheelchairs?
Absolutely. They're in high demand.
Yeah, and when you take my wheelchair, I can just throw myself off the boat with some help.
Would you like to rent some floating devices? They're only a penny more
It's
for
a
the
stretch,
day.
but Lieutenant Tan, because Montana.
We could lash you to the crow's nest if you want.
So are you selling Montana's wheelchair?
No. No.
Now we're going
No.
to talk about it, Sven. Thank you.
Sven, give us a second.
Okay.
Upon return, maybe.
Well, yeah, it depends, because you could be healed by then and won't even need it.
You take a nap and your
Exactly.
legs are better.
So, how many dollars do we have between us, friends?
Well, here's the thing, Kavert.
6.
We have about $6 between everybody, which is great. He's got this fucking Niplay's got this beautiful car, which has to be worth something.
You're not taking my fucking car.
Okay, so
Oh,
we have
wait.
$6.
I've just remembered I also have a car that we got from the printing press.
Yeah, but it's
man.
not here.
But we could give him the keys as collateral and tell him where it is in the church because we have the title probably.
Sven,
Yes.
would you take a car that's not here?
I'd have to be shown that it exists, but otherwise, yes.
Okay, let's give him money first. We have money. $1 a day keeps the boogums at bay.
So you give me $5
Okay.
as a deposit,
Yep.
and then
Will we
I'll
get
return-
that $5 back if there's nothing happened to
as
the
long
boat?
as it's not for more than 5 days and the cleaning is not too terrible.
And there's no harpoons missing.
And I need all of my harpoons back. Handcrafted from whalebone.
Well, are we going to go over the boat first to see, A, what's damaged and how dirty it is, so I'm not held accountable for people not cleaning the muck up?
It's a standard contract.
I feel like I'm getting fucked here.
We are
Just
absolutely.
a yes
We are
with the line.
absolutely
with
getting
your
ripped
name.
off.
I start bow walking over to him to sign the contract, because that's how big I'm getting fucked. And I've already started bow walking.
Look, you could also just rent this horn of calling, and you could summon Sven's monster veiling service for $3 a toot.
Hold on. You're charging me per toot? This sounds
Well,
like a bunch of
We have to hear it
microtransactions.
from very far away, and then we have to get the crew.
You're gonna sell us a
and we
loot box next?
row out, and then we throw our harpoons at whatever's there. So
Niplay. Jackson,
that's a good deal.
what should we do? Just pay $5 and get the boat?
Well, I mean, we could just summon the sexy Nords.
I say we just pay the $5 and get the boat.
Yeah, that's what I think we're gonna do. You okay with that, Niplay?
I hate my life.
Okay. Hey, at least you'll be alone with your thoughts in the high seas.
Hey, and
I'll be with-
also,
I'll
it's
be with
maybe
you.
a chance to prove to Sheila that you're a high sailing man who can throw harpoons just as good as Sven.
She doesn't care about the harpoon.
I kind of think she does.
Not that harpoon.
All right, Sven. Here's your money.
Oh, thank you. We'll sign the contract, and you can begin tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, so I signed the contract. This half day doesn't count. No! No! It says convert on this. You read it.
So you're just gonna get on the boat and sail away?
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
figured.
Sail away.
It's a tugboat, so it makes like the
Come sail
You don't sail away.
Sail away with Sven. And all your money.
So the boat pulls away from Sven's boatyard. That's what we're gonna call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
Fucking shipyard.
Sven's Marina.
Boatyard.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch,
Instagram.
and Grindr at Botched Podcast. Thanks to the people who support us over at patreon.com/Botched Podcast, like our newest patron, Matthew Open God. Thank you for upping your pledge. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the executive producers. Thank you, Big Jim, The Nuck, Black Gary, Josh Stigton, Zukari, He Who is Steve Lousy Apples, and Daniel H. If you have the time, please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, like our newest 5-starer.
I love this. 5 stars by Taoshi. April 14th, 2019. I found you guys a month ago and could not stop listening. I've gone through every single episode and crave more. And as always, when you run out of episodes and cry in a corner, scream botched. Upload faster. Now!
Or just head on over to Patreon.
That's true.
Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. And as always,
then you drive your friend from childhood further into debt for crossing the big water with you. Scream botched, and we'll hear you.
see you next week, nerds.
Botched Podcast is proudly part of the Giant Size Team Up Network. For more shows like ours, head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com. As Dixon Sherbuck is just sucking the hell out of Father Beerson's and just gnawing on it for some
But
reason.
it's so dirty that Kavert is like,
I need to be clean. You should wash your mouth out with soap.
with soup.
Oh, Sven, you're so clean. Sven's cleaning service is so good.